first year of my career, I actually never wore makeup to work. I simply felt like I didn't really need it. But I was watching a YouTube video once and I heard a woman say, it's not about whether or not you need the makeup, it's about polishing your look. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you all my 5-minute makeup routine along with some tips and tricks that I use in order to achieve a simple, natural, and effortless look, perfect for everyday wear both in and out of the office. Hey you guys, it's Alyssa. For those of you who are new here, welcome, and for those of you who are returning, welcome back. For those of you all who do not know, my channel is all things related to my lifestyle, specifically my life in corporate America as a young professional. So if you can relate, definitely make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the alert notifications so that you never miss a video. Also, if you're not already, make sure to connect with me on Instagram for more of my daily life updates. And with that, we can go ahead and get right into the video. So for the first step in my makeup routine, I am going to start with concealer. I'm using my ColourPop Pretty Fresh in the medium dark shade. This is 145W. I swear by this concealer. Definitely recommend it. I think that it has great coverage and it applies extremely well. So I'm gonna start by going right under my eyes and just doing a few dots outward. It doesn't really have to look like anything specifically. And then I'm also gonna go over my nose bridge, and I'm gonna go right here and kind of the bow of my lip. And I'm gonna let it sit just long enough for it to start to firm up a little bit, but without letting it dry all the way. As I mentioned to you all in the intro of this video, for the first year that I was working in my career, I actually didn't wear makeup at all. For the most part, my complexion's pretty even toned. Fortunately, I don't really have a lot of blemishes or dark spots that I need to cover up. But if that is the case for you, because I know that is the case for many women, I would highly suggest getting a BB cream or a light foundation or powder, just so you can give yourself that sort of even toned airbrush look. Working in corporate America, I would say the one thing that I've learned is a lot of times less truly is more. So when it comes to makeup, I think this definitely is the case. It's great to look polished, but you definitely don't want to overdo it. You know, we're not going for the birthday glam or the beat look. This is very subtle. It's something that's going to accentuate your features and sort of bring out the natural glow that all of us have, and that's what I'm pretty much focused on. So now that I have let my concealer sit for a little bit, my first tip for you all is, instead of going straight in with a beauty blender or an applicator brush, for me personally, I actually like to take my finger and start to apply the makeup this way. So I'll go in a little bit and I'll bring it out a little bit. I find that the beauty blenders absorb a lot of the makeup, and I think that concealer is the one thing that I go pretty heavy on, just because I think that when you brighten the space under your eyes, it really makes you look super awake. It makes your face look really fresh, and it kind of brings out that youthful glow, and you know, we love to look young, okay? And then I'm gonna go over my nose bridge, doing the same thing, and in the bow of my lip as well. So I've kind of applied it, but as you all can see, it's not blended evenly. It's very easy to tell where the makeup sits. So now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender, and I have these mini beauty blenders, which I absolutely love, especially for this inner eye corner. I'm gonna just go in and tap all the way around, bring the makeup out and down. Now it's starting to look like my own skin. And same thing on this inner eye. Gonna bring it down and out and bring it up. And nose bridge, same thing. And Cupid's bow as well. All right. For the second step in my makeup routine, I'm going to go in with a setting powder. This is the Make It Last Translucent Powder by Milani. Absolutely love this setting powder. I know for the longest time I was so afraid to use a white setting powder. I thought that it always would give me that ghost sort of look, but I think finding the right powder, applying it correctly, and not overdoing it absolutely works. And I really like using the white translucent powder because I think it gives me just a bit more brightness, and the way that it sets just gives a really flawless airbrushed look. For my brown skin and darker skin women, I'm interested to know, what do you all think about using white powder to set your foundation or your concealer or anything that you need to do makeup related? So I'm gonna be taking my beauty blender. This is my second tip for you all. Don't apply with a brush, apply with the beauty blender. I'm just gonna go right under my eyes again and set all of the concealer. And I'm gonna do the same thing under my eye. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna do the same thing under my other eye. This setting powder really does last me all day. I just don't find myself having to reapply powder. Not that I'm one to bring my makeup to work in the first place anyways, that's just never been me, but I find that even when I get home in the evenings, my makeup looks just as good as it did when I left the house in the morning, so I love that. For my third step, I'm gonna go in with my highlight. This is Gold Deposit by MAC. Absolutely love this highlighter. My mom, she actually uses it as well. I bought it for her for Christmas after she kept asking me what highlighter I was using, so I got this color and I absolutely love it. It's just such a pretty shade for me and I've used it consistently. So my third tip for you all, and this is gonna sound super unconventional, is before I put on my blush, I put on my highlighter. I actually discovered this one day by accident. I was probably moving just a little too fast and I think I put my highlighter on underneath my blush, but when I did it, I realized that I liked the way it looked so much that I actually made it a part of my makeup routine. So I'm just gonna do my cheekbones, I did my nose, and I'm going to do my other cheekbone. I find that putting it on under the blush actually gives a very subtle glow, which is what I'm after. I want it to look like I'm glowing myself. I don't want it to look like I'm wearing makeup. I want it to look like it's all me. Highlighter sometimes can be very harsh, especially if it's not blended well. So I find, once again, putting it on under the blush gives you a very soft and subtle glow that I absolutely adore. With that, and for step number 4, I'm gonna go in with my blush. This is the color Always Rosy by e.l.f. I absolutely love this color. For someone that's my skin tone, I would highly suggest going for a blush that's more of a deeper red almost. I used to use a really light pink powder, but I feel like it took a lot of the color and melanin out of my skin. It made me look almost dry and ashy. So watching another girl do her YouTube tutorial on her makeup, she suggested a color that is a bit deeper toned, and I absolutely swear by it. I think this gives you that rosy sort of look on your cheeks, which I absolutely love. I think that it makes you look so feminine, so girly. So I'm gonna take this powder brush and I'm going to just go right over the area where I just highlighted, right here with it, and kind of bring it down. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And you guys can see now that it makes me just look like I'm always smiling and happy. I think the red almost gives you this like healthy glow. It looks like your blood is flowing through your skin, so I really, really like it. And so now that all of my powders have been applied, I'm actually gonna go in with this powder brush and I'm going to just kind of blend everything because I want it to, once again, look very natural. I want it to look like it's my skin, and I'm just gonna kind of warm everything up. So that is, I don't even know what step number I'm on, but now that all of my powders are applied and before I do any mascara and eyeliner, I'm gonna take my setting spray. This is the Wannabe Fresh by Ulta Beauty. It has a dewy finish to it. And I'm going to just spray a few pumps onto my skin. And my tip or suggestion for you all is to spray from a distance. You know, you don't want to spray right up on your skin because it can almost give these like droplet sort of looks, but you don't want to do too far back either. So kind of finding, you know, a good point between your skin and the spray itself. And I usually do like 3 or 4 pumps. Personally, I like doing this before I apply my eyeliner and before I apply my mascara, just because I've definitely done the opposite before where I've already had my eyeliner and my mascara applied, but I find that it will actually cause my makeup to drip, and that's like the worst thing ever. So now that my setting spray is completely dry, I'm gonna go in with my Revlon Color Stay Black Liquid Eyeliner. I absolutely love this eyeliner. I'm very specific about my eyeliner. I've been wearing eyeliner since high school, but I love anything with a felt tip. So I'm gonna go in and do a winged look. I always do a winged look. I could probably do it in my sleep at this point. Like the winged look because I think it opens up my eyes a bit. If you want your eyes to look a little bit bigger, winged is always the way to go. And then finally, I'm gonna finish with a mascara, my Telescopic Black Mascara by L'Oreal. Really love this mascara. I mean, I love all the products, that's why I'm showing them to you, but I specifically like this one because it has a very small applicator, which for the longest time I used to use the applicators with the really long prongs or tips, whatever you want to call them, but I found that actually using the ones that are a bit smaller helps me to get a more defined look. I'll try and zoom in for you guys while I apply this. So, and excuse my eyebrows, they definitely, I need to go to the shop to get them done, so please don't judge. But I like this mascara specifically because I find that it's super easy for me to separate my eyelashes and I just can't get enough of it. So that would be my probably final tip for you all, is just to use a thinner, smaller applicator to give you a more defined look. Okay, as you guys might be able to tell the difference in my eyelashes. Yeah, I don't know. All right, and same thing over here. And that is my mascara. So let's zoom back out so you can get the final look. So this is the final result of my makeup look. Obviously this didn't take 5 minutes for me to film it because I was talking the whole time, but on an average day, I promise you I can get this look done in like 5 to 7 minutes. I really love a quick look just because in the morning time when I'm waking up, getting ready for work, the last thing I want to do is have to spend a lot of time on my makeup. I mean, if I can get me a few extra minutes in the bed every morning, I'll take it. So hope you guys really enjoyed this makeup look. If you did, let me know in the comments. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you have any of your own makeup tips, let us know in the comments, girl. You know we love to talk, we love to share, so don't hold out. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely be sure to let me know in the comments, or any other videos related to life in corporate America, you know, from the makeup to the fashion to just, you know, interview tips, whatever it is. Would love to get your input. And if you guys are not already, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.